I am the founder of the Algorithmic Justice League. We work on preventing AI harms and making sure that AI systems are produced in a way that serves all of humanity and not just the privileged few. The DMVF Awards are going to allow us to executive produce a new documentary showing the ways in which AI can be harmful, but also what we can do to mitigate those harms through the lived experience of real people who have experienced various negative outcomes of AI. As we have more AI systems being adopted into everyday life, I think it's really important for people to remember some of the most popular systems have been created with data that was taken without permission or compensation. But that doesn't have to be the case. Just like we have fair trade indications, or we know that we don't want to purchase blood diamonds, right? We don't want blood AI. And so I think moving forward, we want to make sure we're creating ethical AI supply chains when it comes to the data being used to train some of these systems. So I'm very hopeful that we can go towards a future where AI really does serve all of us and not just the privileged few. The advice I would give for women who want to make a difference in the world is if you see a problem, speak up about it, even if people don't first understand what you're saying or completely see you as the one to solve the problem. When I started my work with artificial intelligence, I don't exactly look like the typical computer scientist. And when I was showing that there could be bias, racial bias, gender bias, and more within AI systems, not everybody understood or heard me at the very beginning. Now there's a whole Algorithmic Justice League. I'm so honored to receive the type of recognition that we're having here. And I think it's really important that if you see something you care about and you understand why it's harmful, you continue to speak up and it will make a difference. I feel in charge when I'm able to be all of who I am. So as a poet of code, I bring the art and the science together. And so showing up as my authentic self with all of those elements makes me feel in charge. As we have more AI systems being adopted into everyday life, I think it's really important for people to remember some of the most popular systems have been created with data that was taken without permission or compensation. But that doesn't have to be the case. Just like we have fair trade indications, or we know that we don't want to purchase blood diamonds, right? We don't want blood AI. And so I think moving forward, we want to make sure we're creating ethical AI supply chains when it comes to the data being used to train some of these
If we
systems.
think of artificial intelligence, we can think of machine learning as a subset of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is all about creating systems and creating systems of intelligence that are not human intelligence, but learn from some sort of human substrate. So we can think of data. So a lot of us work with data, and we are creating intelligent systems through data. So we can think of different types of artificial intelligence systems. We can think of general systems that can solve many problems across different domains. So in science, in gaming, and these systems are translatable across different domains. I think that ChatGPT we can think of as one of the newest sort of intelligent systems that goes across several different domains and can extract knowledge from information and from data. So that's how I think of artificial intelligence. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. And machine learning is more of a mathematical, statistical, and computer science discipline. And it's based on data. So how can we extract information from data? How can we extract knowledge from data? So machine learning is a data-driven approach. So sometimes we use that data to generate hypotheses or to test hypotheses. So the difference, so my initial sort of background is in statistics, and we can think of machine learning as a way of scaling that to build models that learn from data and that are in a way autonomous. So systems that learn automatically, similar to artificial
A lot of
intelligence as well.
historians call this the third industrial revolution, putting the start date as roughly 1950 with the invention of the semiconductor. And of course, that led to the internet, mainframe computers, the internet, personal computers, iPhones, if you will, the Internet of Things, and of course, most recently, the AI revolution, all of which are like revolutions within a revolution. And we don't know when this is going to end, but already it's changed how we work, how we talk, how we give a lecture, how we communicate and play with each other.